A robbery attempt ended with a 100-mile-per-hour police chase and then a dangerous and pretty bad crash. Police say it started when the suspect tried to rob a convenience store, but the 75-year-old owner was ready for a fight. Fox 4's Richard Ray live at Baylor Hospital in Dallas tonight, where the suspect was flown after the chase and the crash. Rich.
Good evening, Steve. It all started about 11:30 this morning when a young man walked into a convenience store gas station in Terrell. He asked about a bathroom, then he left. Coming back turned out to be a big mistake.
Fahid Fatiri and his wife, Terrell, were seated a few feet away from the cash register when a young man who'd been in the store minutes earlier returned, this time with a mask over his face and a large handgun, demanding money and pointing his pistol at Terrell. Much of what happened next was captured on the convenience store's security cameras.
I stop. I tell him, I give to you. My gun every time here. Don't say 38. I go here. I pick up the gun. I tell him, come on. His go. His need shoot my wife. When his go, I shoot him.
The would-be robber was shot in the buttocks just as he left the store, and just as Terrell police were responding to the 911 call.
He had not even gotten out of the general area of the location when we saw him enter the vehicle.
The ensuing chase east along Highway 80 reached speeds of over 100 miles an hour. It ended near Wills Point, where the suspect tried to cross the median into the westbound lane and flipped the car several times. He was ejected from the car during the crash. His injuries from the wreck are substantial. He was flown by Care Flight ambulance to Dallas in critical condition. This is not the first time that someone has tried unsuccessfully to rob Fahid and his wife in the 20 years they've done business here. How many times have you been robbed where you had to pull your gun?
3 times.
Obviously, you always have the right to defend yourself if you're the victim of a crime. I would not recommend trying to rob his store.
Fahid and his wife owned the gas station and adjoining liquor store. She was robbed once when he was not there, but Fahid, a 75-year-old immigrant from Syria, is not a man to be messed with.
Never I escape.
Oh, I'm scared.
For this,
The suspect's wound to the backside was not life-threatening, but the injuries he suffered in the crash certainly were. At last report, he's still here at Baylor Hospital in critical condition. Terrell police did not release his name because they say they had not yet been able to notify anybody in his family, but they did tell me that he's a 22-year-old man, Steve, from the Mineola area.
All right, Rich, tell me more about Fahid. He seems like quite a character, the store owner. You know much about his background? I mean, does he have weapons training?
Yeah, he tells me that he served about 3 years in the Syrian army before he immigrated to first Venezuela and then to the United States about 25 years ago. He's been doing business in Terrell for about 20 years, and police confirm this is not the first time that he's shot at somebody. In fact, he tells me twice now he has wounded would-be robbers. He's not a guy to mess with.
Okay. I believe it. All right. Richard Ray live tonight. Thanks.